King Jordan's definitely a boss. No, he's discovered the key to the game, man. Convertible.
And then especially like doing this, like my phone be jumping the majority of the time. Like I barely even got time to even pull up and macking or whatever. But so I happened to meet one shorty, right? This show was crazy. She was adamant about asking me what I do. I said, you wouldn't even understand. Like it's recycling, but it's specific, Like I couldn't even really explain it to you in a way that you would get it. She just kept asking, like, what do you do though? What do you do? What do you do? I'm like, don't worry about it, baby. I buy converters. King Jordan. This that new age business, so I'm keeping the bag. This converter money, baby, so I ain't trying to brag. Clientele and profit, 2 words to remember. Apply all these isms, get paid by December. Hey, I'm trying to tell you there's a new way to prop. Get to the guap, see some bay doors, better stop. Pull over, call the cell phone, thought I told ya. Recycling, bring that thing back to the culture. Yeah, pro course, let me run with the visit. Now I'm getting all these bands, pass it out, that's the visit. You wanna sell to someone else to waste your time at decision. Now you wish you had your cats back, I should've listened. Oh, converter money, converter money, converter money, converter money. Converter money, converter money. Now you wish you had your cash back, I should've listened. So like, they keep on asking me like, what's the average you pay? Like, what you paying on the O2? What you doing on this and doing all that? And I'm like, just call the number. I give you the number so easy, I can't compare to other buyers, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't do that. They're not on the same level, I pay pretty well, man. It's top dollar, What else can I say? And it's cash. Where we at?
We don't chase, we convert her.
He on rap songs, guys.
That's convertible. Hustle, being your own boss. That's convertible. Having a woman wondering what you doing that night. Is he really selling converters? That's the game.
Who is this guy on rap songs? I don't know who he is. Who do you think he is? We're going to start the show 5 minutes. 2 more minutes, y'all. Make sure y'all like the video. Share the video. Check in.
Now tell me just where you stay. You can climb up on any day. I'll tell you what I'm gonna pay. For converters, I'm on the way. Now tell me just where you stay. You can climb up on any day. I'll tell you what I'm gonna pay. For converters, I'm on the way. She has 6 lines. That's why he called 6 times. Say give him a price. If it's good, you'll get all mines. I tell you, my friend, you gon' win. Let's begin. I'm gonna buy all your cats. Count to 10 bands I spent. We all in. Somebody told me them prices I wanna see. From my phone, talk about he need a G. Then he pull up and he only got 3. Yeah, he only got 3. My man said he only got 3. He got a Honda slant, straight ass, and something with a damn RV. Now tell me just where you stay. You can climb up on any day. I'll tell you what I'm gonna pay. For converters, I'm on the way. Now tell me just where you stay. You can climb up on any day. I'll tell you what I'm gonna pay. For converters, I'm on the way. Tell me just where you stay. You can climb up on any day. I'll tell you what I'm gonna pay. For converters, I'm on the way. Now tell me just where you stay. You can climb up on any day. I'll tell you what I'm gonna pay. For converters, I'm on the way.
Billy, what up?
See, I look at this
D-Lux,
type
what
of
up?
manifestation. See, because you don't have to sell to me, man. You can sell to mail. Because actually, I want you to put them things in the mail, man. Go ahead and ship them to me. Send them straight to me. Let's cut down to the chase. I'm going to pay you in cash. I want to buy them all right now. I want you to drive out. I want you to do some networking. Find your local mechanic, your tow people, and just pay me, man. Come on, pay me.
Yo, Happy Kingdom in the peace. What's up, Takeem? D-Lux, Gabrielle, what up, Billy? I got my brother on here, Glenn Lawrence. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell him who you are, brother. Glenn. RPA, he must have stepped away for a minute. So, anyways, today we're gonna talk about strategies on getting our things together for the new year. The new year's approaching, so we want to kind of give you guys a little bit of guidance. That way, you can reach your goals successfully. RPA, what's going on? J Dub, what's up? And if you're wondering why it says episode 3, is because you got to follow both of us on Instagram because the first 2 episodes. What's up, Wade? The first 2 episodes, one of them is on my Instagram, and then the other is on his Instagram. And I'm gonna drop one of those segments for you next. It's an in-person cam up, chop up session, about an hour and a half. So I had that drop for you. I'm gonna drop it in 2 parts. That way you guys can easily digest it. So I'll put the part 1 out after this, and then you guys will have to go to his Instagram, Glenn Lawrence, to catch the second one. And then that's how come you see we have number 3. So that's the reason why. What's up, Viking Paradigm? My brother. LA Confidential, my day one. I think I said what's up to Wade already. So as we wait for Glenn, um, we touched about this a little bit on the birthday stream. Not the birthday stream, but the $1 million stream, million view stream, whatever. But Glenn wanted to unpack it a little bit more and give you guys like some bullet points, some structured thoughts that can get you guys to the next level in 2022. So you guys in the chat, let me hear from Wade. Let me hear from Viking. What are your main goals for the 2022? J Dub, RPA. What do you guys got going on for the new year? Sorry about that. Okay, boom, there we go. My bad about that. So yeah, what you guys got cracking for the new year, man? What are your plans? I know for me, I tell you one of my goals, and it may not seem like nothing to you, but it's something to me. Um, well, I have a few goals, but I'm gonna give one substance one, and that's to get my blue check on Instagram. Quiet, but it's not for getting chicks or none of that bullshit. It ain't. It's just to make my networking easier for one. And let me tell you number 2. Hold on, let me go look at these dogs real quick. Make sure they ain't no threat. So it makes for easier networking, and then it's just a good accomplishment. Not to say that it's good or bad, but Instagram is like how do I want to say, you're ordained by it. So if I get verified through them, that means that they verifying my hard work and things that I put in and time and just accomplishments. So I want to get that by my birthday, 2022, and then I can start, what I'm saying, networking the way I need to. Wade says, I'm looking to maintain my relationship with my girl. How's your relationship with your girl going, bro? How is it going? How long have you been in this relationship? And would you recommend long-term relationships? I know you did. You hear my one? Well, did you hear my one yesterday, Wade? I said it's all bad. I said I don't think it's happening no more. But I'm curious to see what you think. What's your opinion? JW says first thing I'm getting about 20 pounds off, getting a juicer and working out consistently. I feel like shit, man. When y'all see me post that thing about with the girl about Herbalife, y'all probably thought I was trying to finesse her or bait her or whatever. Like, no, like I got the herb life and it's good too. I can't even give you a reason why. I just got out the habit of drinking it and it just I just haven't drunk it. But what I got? I got the cookies and cream is okay. I got the orange dream, that's pretty good. But I got the banana caramel, that's the fire one. And I gotta get. Matter of fact, maybe that's what I need to start drinking my herb life twice a day, man. Because I think I lost about 25 pounds doing that before, and I wasn't even going hard either. I wasn't even really stressing myself out or doing nothing crazy. I was just drinking like two a day, still eating breakfast. I wasn't even really super exercising at the time, so I will vouch and tell y'all players that it does work. The herb life, it works for real if you use it. So I gotta incorporate that into my day. It is weird. It tastes good too. Let me put some music on in the background. Let me just put something in the background. What I want to hear. There we go. Can y'all hear that? Let me know if y'all can hear that. All right, let's see. I'm close to Agenda, Kansas, visiting friends from way back at the moment. Reception is bad. Might lose you before long. Middle of nowhere. All good. Zazzo, my brother, what's going on, my bro? What's going on, my brother? How are you? True day one, brother, right there, for sure, for sure. You gonna start smoking? I gave up whiskey. You know what? I got to, bro. Since you like challenging me and shit. Since you challenging me, I kind of lightweight got to, and I'm gonna give you some of the credit because I already kind of be wanting to anyways. But then, being creative sometimes is conducive to the shit that I got to do. But I'm about to cut it out. So, um, yeah, if you can give up whiskey, I can give it up. Shout out to my brother Nelly Nell, Deluxe. Shout out to the NOK $50 super chat, baby. All the way from somewhere out the country. He says, I have become an alcoholic after I got mentally. Hold on. I have become an alcoholic after I got mentally, so I'm going for less drinking. I used to be an alcoholic too, bro. I used to get fucked up, man. Every day too, bro. I was a little bit younger. Viking, he says, working, but my brother, what's going on, bro? He said, working on a new PC, build to finish my studio setup, then my website, and getting back on making contact. Also getting back shooting as a hobby, holding frame in your long-term relationship. You know what? You should be a LTR coach, bro. I'm gonna tell you something. It's a lot more guys. It's a lot more guys who want relationships than you think. When you be in these chats and guys be talking this player shit, they'll make it seem like they player for life and ride or die, bro. A lot of these cats be wanting girlfriends, bro. I'm gonna keep it real, keep it 100 with you. You know what I'm saying? Is it too loud, Billy? Is it too loud? James Brown in the house. What's going on, King? The nicotine patches will go a long way. The craving was the main thing I had to do anyway. I'm gonna just try to go natural, bro. I've stopped smoking before. It's a mental thing for me. Good to catch. Yeah, man. You know I be having them off and on in different times and stuff like this. My man Glenn, he act like he don't want to come on. I don't know what he over there doing. He over there doing dances like his picture right here. I'm glad that you came through. I'm glad I caught you that you caught me too. The playbacks are cool, but it's nothing like catching the vibe blind. It's a way different vibe. You know, you can be on here 3-4 hours and you won't even know when you live. You know what I'm saying? Man, I've been telling Lawrence for like how long I've been telling you this, Lawrence? Y'all tell me, is this a good idea for Lawrence? I be telling him. He don't want to listen to me. I told Lawrence that you should be the coach for guys who've been divorced, bro. Because a lot of guys be feeling like they get a divorce and then their life is over. And I was telling Lawrence, like, bro, you live your best life. You should be that coach for these cats who think they lost hope. You know, he don't want to listen to me. He don't want to do it. That's a gold mine. Put a press of one in the chat. Ain't that a gold mine for Lawrence? He don't want to listen to your bro. You like, yeah, that's a good idea. I'll do a little later. No, you gonna need to do that now, bro. That could be your whole lane. That could be his whole thing. That could be his whole thing, and he could be bringing these cats back from depression, back from struggle, and then he ain't got to share it. See, this should be hard now because there's so many people doing it. So many people doing the same thing. It ain't. It's a little tricky now. You know. It's a little tricky. Okay, Slick Rick, what's going on, player? Iceberg. You told him that too. I told LDA. Yeah, man. I created a lane for myself. Y'all can't necessarily tell what it is, but I know what I'm doing. I'm gradually shifting. If y'all didn't, y'all press one. Y'all knew that. I've been shifting my content. I've been shifted in a way, JW, that people don't notice. Have you noticed it? Let me know if you noticed that. Viking says, I feel that for sure. I'm going mostly lead by example, but I do plan to offer LTR advice to cats that tune in and rock with me. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I'm not against it. Like it'd take a peculiar type of woman to have me on that vibe, bro. Like it's just certain things that I need and I want, and it's certain things that I kind of want her. Like I don't want to be structuring and trying to train somebody from the ground up. Um, I don't know. I'm just too old. Like you can mold and do all of that, but I want her to just know certain stuff already. I am not out here trying to be somebody's daddy. Not at this point, man. I don't have the time for it. Yeah, I got the same Cash App or just Afi Kingdom. My Cash App is in the on the top of the things, Azo. Pinned in the comments. Afi Kingdom, Cash App, right there at the top. Yeah, man. See, this the new book right here. This picture right here, Master of Conversation. That's the new book coming any day now. You know, we're supposed to be out on Christmas, but things happen. I'm gonna still drop a lot of content for you guys though. John E, what's up, player? I remember you and LDA having a disagreement about the right women online. We had we had a big disagreement about that behind the scenes, bro. Like a few days ago. Me and Lawrence was going back and forth because I told him that and RPC was in this one too. We was talking about dating was out of there for the westernized woman, and he was saying it was hope, and me and RPC was like, hell no, it ain't no hope. That shit's a wrap. So we went back and forth about that for a little bit, bro. It's offline though. It went for a little bit, you know. Hey man, people like what they like. So I told y'all how I felt about that yesterday. James Brown. If like I said before, if I if I had a kid by a woman, I definitely would do it. What's
What
up,
up,
bro?
y'all?
Have you been listening in or what?
Sorry, bro. No, I was on this production call. We're getting ready to film in Guam, so I was, doing that.
Okay, well go ahead and tell the people who you are, what you do.
What's good, everybody? My name is Glenn Lawrence. I'm an actor. I am a producer. I'm a writer. I am former military. I've been through the whole ringer. I've been through the whole marriage life. I've been through the divorce cycle, and I know how easily things could be defeating and set you back. And I've been through the struggle. I've been beta, I've been blue pilled, I've been all that in a bag of chips, and I know what it's like to come to a point in your life where you're just like, what the hell? Like, what's the purpose? What's the point? I have overcome extreme obstacles in life, and I'm here to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And so today, we're going to be talking about how to accomplish your goals in 22. We got a lot of people. Every year we have these New Year's resolutioners, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to set this resolution. This is going to be my New Year's resolution," and they set these goals, right? And then some of these goals are the same goals they had the year before,
Right.
and they never got to them. Hey, Avi, I want to send my boy a link, James, if you don't mind. He's good. You'll like him. I'm gonna send it to him real quick. But yeah, that's what I'm about. I'm about, I make red pill movies. We're making a red pill movie right now. Starting next month, we'll be filming. I'm in Miami. We're gonna be filming in Hawaii. We're gonna be filming in Guam. And we're talking about red pill content that most people think red pill has to be all about like slamming women. Everybody's on this whole like let's smash on the women, and it's like before we can even talk about the women, we got to talk about the men. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to talk about where we dropped the ball, our faults, and all this stuff. And a lot of times people don't want to do that because it doesn't benefit them. The accountability is funny because it's one of those things that like we want everybody else to be accountable, but sometimes we struggle with being accountable.
Right.
You know what I mean? So with that being said, it's like before we can hold the women accountable, we got to hold ourselves accountable. And before we can talk about our goals and setting our goals right and accomplishing our goals, we have to be accountable to why our goals are not attainable before.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's what I'm about, fellas. Afi, take the lead, man. You roll with it.
T Beezy, what's going on? Your friend that's coming on, is they a content creator too, or what?
Yeah. Me and him did a lot of here, I'm just calling him real quick. Me and him did a lot of podcasts together on my channel. And he's prior military. He was a chief in the Navy. And now, he works as a contractor for the feds. He knows a lot about adversity, setting goals, positive. Um, yeah, he's another one. He's a
Another
good.
one. Thank you, Deluxe, for that super chat from that Ukraine money.
Yo, let's get this fire. Let's get this chat up. Come on now. Where you at?
Yo,
Yo, hop on, bro. I just sent you the link on your Facebook.
yeah, my shit's all checked up.
Well, I just sent you the link on Facebook. I'll text it to you.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, he about to hop on. But you know, how many people really have obtainable goals in 2022? Like, what is the goals? What is a goal? Avi, what is a goal to you?
Well, I think that people only get serious about their goals when they unhappy, bro.
Mm.
Yeah. So, you know, you need to be planning your goals. Norwegian money. You needed to be planning your goals just whenever, but people only like they when they get to it, I gotta change, I gotta make changes. I'm down and out. Then that's when they start like getting serious about their goals. People don't usually be thinking about too much things they want to do in the future when everything is above water. That's what I noticed. It takes like heartbreak and shit like that, and to get to people to get serious about the things that they want to do.
Isn't that sad though? Like, if people are not motivated to get in to do anything right or do what they got to do until shit hits the fan. But if we are proactive at it, you know what I'm saying? If we were proactive at the grind, we
Mhm.
would be making sure that we're putting in the work to avoid obstacles. You know what I'm saying? Rather than, oh shit, the obstacle come. Now what do I do? Woe is me. The world hates me. Everything. Half the problem is us not preparing.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Half the problem really is lack of preparation.
I see a question right here from JW. He says, "Do you think that the lack of accountability has to do with lack of an healthy ego and ability to cope with criticism on a subconscious level? What you think?"
Um, Hold on. I like that song. Sorry, 50, can't play you right now. Um, do I think the lack of accountability has to do with the lack of healthy egos and ability to cope with criticism? Yeah, yeah. You know what? Nobody wants to be told that they're doing something wrong, or nobody wants to be told that they're missing the mark or that they're dropping the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, for instance, my girl's sister was talking to her about weight loss the other day, and she's like struggling with it or whatever. And I asked my girl the question. I said, "Yo, what up, James?" I said,
What up? What up?
Brother.
"Yo, is your sister doing absolutely everything she can to reach her goals?" And then her sister was actually honest and said, "No, there's areas where I could be doing better." We have to have that mentality when we're approaching goals or approaching challenges in our life. Like there's areas in our life that we could do better in, that we
Mhm.
fail to do better in. You know, we think that like, oh, we give it the good old attaboy effort that's going to be enough to get us over the hump and to get us, to the goal that we want. And that's not necessarily the case. You know, um, what do you think, Afi?
Well, hold on. Let me get my man in here. Go ahead and introduce yourself, brother. I don't know what time you got or what you got going on. So go ahead. Who are you? What you do? What you about? Go ahead and talk to the people.
So, hey everybody, I'm Helios. Pretty much, I like to call myself a person that's forward thinking. Um, I'm currently in college. I'm wrapped up my degree. Um, I'm all about getting back what you put into life.
Hmm.
And I think it's time that as people, we look at that and we do things on our, how do I say it, without being too disrespectful. We do it because it's something we want to do, not because we have to do it. Once we embrace the idea that we do things because it's what we choose to do, things can move a little bit more freely.
Got you, brother. What's going on, Trav? What's going on, Trav? I didn't get my Christmas present, bro. What happened? Bernie, what's up, brother? Deluxe says self-proclaimed alphas normally talk smack about what they think are betas, which is weird. Because if you are some above someone, why have the need to talk down on people below you? I don't know, bro. People just like talking shit, bro. People just like talking shit, bro. I'm learning that when I did YouTube. Not only do people talk shit, people talk pride in how much shit they can talk, which is crazy too. They'll take pride and they'll be they'll be the most prideful talking shit behind the picture person of all time, and that'll be just it for them. That's good enough. Yeah, what's up, Bernie? J Dub. Iceberg, what's one of your fire questions, Iceberg? Um, with the goals and stuff, I think one of the most important thing is for somebody needs to have someone to keep them accountable. I think that's imperative, and people don't really. I don't know. Like you hear a lot in the space about everybody is different. Like you hear people say like don't tell no don't what they say don't tell people your dreams because you know they'll shit on them and discourage. Like I disagree with that, man. I like putting my shit out there on the universe, man.
Like, you know what? Like, I have no problem telling people my dreams. That's not a problem. Like, tell people your dreams. You know what? What you realize is when you have people in your life that are they're in the same mindset as you, right? In that I'm going to achieve shit mindset. What you end up having is you end up having people that could see that dream into fruition. You know what I'm saying? Like they believe that the dream, like for instance, I got into acting late. I got into this industry late in life. I was in my 30s. Most of these people that are successful, they come up in it. You know, very few people come out after working a hard life industry and all of a sudden fall into this, you know, into this job and do well. It's difficult. You have to build a reputation, you have to build a resume, you have to build, you know, connections, and it's really hard to do. But I remember when I told James, like, yo, James, I'm acting now, bro. I'm doing this. The first thing James was like, get him. You know, James knew what I'm about. And it's because I knew I had to have people in my corner, the right type of people that have the right mindset that dream big. If you can't dream big, you know what I'm saying? What are you dreaming? You know what I'm saying? Like some people, if you can't dream big, and people, the problem with people is like sometimes they're so narrow-minded that when you share a dream with them or you share a goal, it's so beyond their, you know, their conscious understanding of it. Like they look at it as like, I can't achieve that. So how could they achieve that? You know what I'm saying? So they put limitations on you, and you have to be careful who you put in your corner and who you share your dreams with. But it's not a problem with sharing your dreams, but just be selective on who you share those dreams and goals with. Because if I believed every naysayer that told me not to chase my goals and not to chase my dreams, I would never be doing it. I'll be stuck in a 9-to-5, probably hating life. You know?
Let me ask you
I think there's. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, bro. Well, let me just say one thing.
No,
How long does it take to make a movie? That's all I want to ask.
Okay, well, how long it takes to make a movie? It depends. Like, you know, like we're gonna be filming for 30 days, and that's just the filming part. And then you got like editing. Editing could take up to 2 months to 6 months, sometimes a year, depending on how much is involved in the movie. So a whole movie could take as least as like 6 months, or 4 to 6 months, and then as long as sometimes 2 years.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of pickup shots. Like you can shoot everything, but then when you get into the editing booth and you're editing it and you're putting it like the scenes in place, you're like, oh, we need to do a pickup shot on that because that shot doesn't sync well with this shot that we're using as a master. So if we're using this shot as a master and this shot doesn't look like it, maybe it's the lighting, maybe it's like the time of day. Maybe you shot the master at night and then the scene that you're using was shot in the evening time and the lighting doesn't match. So then you have to go back and pick it up. So I mean, it could take a minute, to do it right, but and it takes a lot of money. Like we're shooting a movie with a $500,000 budget, right? But that's considered low end in Hollywood standards. Like if you ain't putting up at least 2-3 mil, that is not, like, so if to shoot a good movie for $500,000, like you have to make sure everything's in line, every little bit, because every dime counts, at that point. But James, go on, hop on now. You were saying something?
All I wanted to talk about was who you tell your dream to. I think it's very important that we realize that some people, they show their true colors when you tell them your dream. Those that would step on you, because anything's possible, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. And, it's a lot of haters, man. People don't want to see you rise to be your best version of yourself just because they got you. They look at you and they think that you belong in this box. And all I want to say, I know I'm going past it. I'm not going to be PG, but fuck those motherfuckers, yo. And you need to be able to call them out. Now, some people, they don't want to see you get hurt. They may say that they want you to play it safe. But I can tell you, playing it safe, this sets you up for disappointment. And I think it's men, right? I think it's our responsibility to strive to be just like women in hypergamy. I think men rising to their best occasion, to seize the glory that they have for themselves. I think that's your birthright. That's your God right.
Good. Real quick, shout out to Gabe for the $5 cash app, and shout out to my brother Zazzo for the $50 cash app, baby. Appreciate that, Zazzo. Let me see. Deluxe says, my thing is how to know who to trust. I'm gonna say experience will teach you that, brother. Like, it's not really a rule book that you can say, hey, if somebody blinks 3 times, don't trust their ass. Like, just you'll live life and you'll see, because the thing is, you got to see what type of person that you're compatible with too. Because, like, say for instance, now I'm not a shady person, but let's pretend that I was. That doesn't necessarily mean that I'm shady to every single person that I deal with. So what I'm saying is there are certain things about you that you may introduce and bring out at other people that they may not even know that they have. You know what I'm saying? You can be successful to a point where you make your friend into a hater. You know what I'm saying? He might have not even been a hater until he seen what you did and it made him feel some kind of way.
Yeah.
Just keep my mind for that. Just like relationships. Sometimes these girls, when you meet them, they really will change and evolve on your ass. They're not always out to get you. Like, that they may have never been in a long 3, 4, or 5 year relationship and they got bored and start fucking with you, but they don't have a history of that because they never been in a 3, 4, 5 year relationship. So just stuff to go on. Rave, you said, am I gonna go on? Y'all gotta go over there and spam and spam Myron. I keep telling you, you go spam his ass. Say it's time for Afi to bring his ass on here and give him the killer bars and break the whole internet. So that I'm not in charge of that. Y'all gotta go over there and spam on his ass until he gets on his nerves, and then I'll be on Fresh and Fit. Cause y'all don't forget who panels he used to rock on every single weekend, my shits. So you don't forget that, Myron. Get my ass on there. Let's get it.
Don't. I'll keep my thoughts to myself.
Iceberg said, hold on, let me get this question real quick. He said that say to be yourself, but isn't reinventing yourself. Sometimes better get success. What's your thoughts?
When you reinvent yourself, I think it comes down to You're asking yourself why you're reinventing yourself. You know, what's the purpose of it? Are you reinventing yourself for your own frame? Are you finding shortcomings in your own life and you're like, you know what? I need, in order to reach my end goal, I need to change these aspects about myself. So I'm going to reinvent myself so I could reach my goal. That's living in your frame. If you're like, oh, I'm going to reinvent myself to, you know, be more, you know, successful with women or to make more money. If these are things like, you don't want to sell yourself out in your reinvention of yourself. You know what I'm saying? So if you're, as long as you're reinventing yourself is within your frame, if that's going to help you reach your end goal in your life, then yeah, you have to be able to reinvent yourself. You have to adjust your shortcomings if your shortcomings are holding you back from reaching your goal. But if your goal is based off someone else's frame, then reinventing yourself really is sacrificing your frame for their frame. So you have to really, you know, question what's the point of the reinvention and what are you measuring the success by?
Good shit right there. Slick Rick says that's why keeping positive thinking people in your tribe is paramount to success. That's facts. JW says also you have to give yourself enough grace when you make mistakes with negative cats you encounter. It's not a mistake, it's a lesson. That's facts. He said they not ready for fee to be on that platform. Yeah, I had them hoes in there telling them shit they never heard before. It'll be a whole different thing. It'll be a whole vibe. He said I'll break the internet. Yeah, cause y'all ain't gonna. I have a lecture. I'll get the Holy Ghost, sit cats down and shit, give them the story, give them the knowledge, give them the fly shit, give them all the stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You see, yeah, yo, that's funny. Afi, after your last super chat, Myra told him to hit him up next time you come to Miami. Nah, he got to hit me up, bro, because I was in Miami before. You know, so we at a point. I'm not against cats can hit me up. I hit motherfuckers up all the time. You know, so I feel like I'm just like these other cats that's on there. You hitting them other cats up there, hit me up. That's how I look at it. I'll go on there for sure. Well said. Right. I'm still expanding phase, early 20s. How do you deal with envy? As someone who was born with it, my only way of dealing with it without violence, ghosting has been in my void. Only move. What y'all say about dealing with envy?
You know what? Like, hey, James, go ahead. You get this one. You get this one.
Envy's kind of weird, man, because you get it from places that you think you would never get it from. Especially, I mean, I've had it where I've got it from relatives. I've had people come to me, third party was like, yo, you know, fam ain't really feeling you right now because you doing something that they should have did, you know. And my best thing is yeah, ghost them, but you know, you here for an example. You know, people mad at you because you doing your thing. You know, I don't know, because it's kind of tricky. You know what I'm saying? You think about like Nipsey Hussle, right? I'm from LA, you know, and you know, he was just doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to be a friend. You know what I'm saying? Get snuffed out. You know, so I'm not bringing him up like I know him or nothing, but it's just you know, Jesus, right? You know, the biggest, you know, who thought his own people would sell him out. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to being that, you got to be you. You're born to be you, and your purpose is your purpose. If anybody hates you for being on your purpose, I'd say stay away from them, but don't be afraid of them. You ain't got to be ducking and dodging them because you doing what you supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, my thing is you brought in this world and it's your purpose. You know what I'm saying? Lions can't be offended by, I mean, lions can't determine how they gonna act by sheep. So you gotta be what you gotta be, man.
And you know
That's
what?
all I gotta say.
When somebody envies you, in my opinion, it means you're doing something right.
Yeah, that's facts.
You know, like yo, like I forgot, was it a Big Pun album or if it was a Fat Joe album, but the album was called Jose. Jealous one, still envy. And you know, and it's just like, yeah, you know, if you're making moves and you're doing things in your lane and you're going above and beyond what people could wish they could aspire to, and they see you moving like that, yeah, they're gonna be envious. You know what I'm saying? But to me, that just means like, yo, you're doing right. You're making the right moves. If you got people envious of you, that means you're doing your thing. Now, I'm not saying like, oh, that's a measuring stick for success, but like, look at everybody that's successful. You got envious people all over the internet of successful people. Okay, you got girls that look good, and then you got the fat girls that saying, "Don't be body shaming us." They're envious. you got these broke ass dudes that are not in the right mindset, complaining that they can't get girls, and then you see these ugly guys that have game and they got the baddest chicks, and they're envious. Like, why is she with him? They're envious because they can't move the way you move, and enviness just means like, yo, there is success. And you know, like if you're having, you could expect envy people in every level of success in your life.
Right.
You have to know that it kind of comes with the territory. With it,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? Like, hey James, maybe you tell me that story about Hawaii when you were on that boat.
Oh yeah.
And you were like one of the few black chiefs on that boat, and you had a whole bunch of haters on you because
Yeah, they didn't want to see me put those on, man. It was funny. I'm like, but the thing was, the lane was open for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people think that, you know, like you ever see people that be trying so hard for something that's really superficial, and you kind of just walk into it. It's just the domino. It's just it's like Tetris, man. It's just, hey, this is a lane. It opened up for me. It ain't nothing personal. It ain't nothing, you know. I mean, my thing is be confident and be who you are, man. Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but like for me, man, everybody trying to be something they not. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be who you are, and it'll come, man. Everybody got their time. It ain't your time yet. But if you stay on your grind, it's coming. You know what I'm saying? And you just got to trust the process. And a lot of people, they miss that.
And it's good you say that. I want to talk to Slick and Viking real quick. He says, "Off you cool on your own." I don't want y'all to think that I don't want to go on there. What I'm saying is I'm just the type of person that if the roles were reversed and I have 500,000 subs, Myron wouldn't have to hit me up. You see what I'm saying? I would be hitting him up like, yeah, you provide value. Come on my popping ass shit. He wouldn't have to hit me. So that's what I'm saying. So I'm not against going on there, but Myron knows I produce Byron and Fresh does too. So it's like they can DM me or call me personally, just like they call the rest of these cats. I don't need to be. Of course, I want to come on the show. It's the most popping show. So why wouldn't I want? So you know that I want to get up on there. You ain't gotta ask, so make the call. Just like I'm one of these regular cats, bro. I got both of these cats' phone numbers, so I don't need to be, you know, hey, can I come on there? Like, you supposed to want me on there, and that's how I look at it. So if I'm not wanted on there, then I ain't gonna have a fun time doing it. I gotta them cats gotta see value in what I gotta say and put me on there. I'm not looking for opportunities. I'm looking to teach. And that's the difference. I'm looking to teach. You want a cat to come on there and drop some real bars and some real game, then I'm up for it. But I'm not begging for opportunities because I know my own value. You know, I don't judge my value by how many subscribers I got. You know, I judge my value by how I influence people and change the world, and the people inspire people to write books, travel, and kick these women to the side.
Honestly, you know, to be honest with you, like I think you'd be good on that show. Like, I think you'll drop knowledge on them. See, me on the other hand, I don't think I'll be good on that show. I'll be straight up. Like, and it's not that because like I call a spade a spade.
Yeah, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
from anybody. I don't care if it's your show or not. If I see you moving sideways, I'll call you out sideways, and we'll be on broad air. It doesn't bother me. You know.
I got to look into it a little bit more, but it seemed like 21 Studios, they on them boys head hard, man.
Well,
I don't know what they did. Like,
well, you got to figure anybody associated with Rolo 21 Studios is coming at them pretty thick right now, because
yeah,
they got like they have their own damage control to deal with. You know, with the guy that just did that shooting in Colorado, he's fuck with 21 Studios. He was a speaker out there. You got Jack Murphy, who was, part 21 Studios, the convention, and he came out to be, number one cuck of the world. You know what I'm saying? So like they got their own damage control, but instead of what they're trying to do, instead of fixing themselves, they're trying to attack like people like Myron and Fresh, and attack Rolo and Rich and everybody like that, just because they want to deflect. That to me right there, that's a perfect sign of people not wanting to be accountable. Like the deflection.
there's a lot of that.
Yeah,
a lot of that going on, man.
and you have a lot of that in any type of personality. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody on YouTube, anybody that's out there, like they're not willing to talk about their shortcomings. If they get called out, they're not willing to, be able to be held accountable for their own mistakes. Then they deflect. And unfortunately, to me, I think the boys over down in Miami did that same thing when they got addressed by Abba and Preach and some other people that came call them out. I think there was a lot of deflection, and I think there's growing. Everybody has areas to grow. I think they had a lot of success and a lot of publicity all at once, and they're just trying to navigate. They're trying to move, and the way that they've been moving hasn't been the best for their success or their brand. That's just my personal opinion. But I don't want to talk about anybody like that. I don't talk bad about people. I just leave it alone. Just telling you, like, I wouldn't be a good guest on their show. They wouldn't like me. I'll say some shit.
I'll be a good guest on anybody's show because I know how to navigate through any ocean. So yeah, go on over there and super chat it. So I can go over there. I super soak them bras with champagne all across their hair.
I'll be on there and be like, what do you think your SMV is? I'm a 10. Girl, you are a -5. Go on with yourself.
Iceberg said, "What's the most volatile emotion in your opinion?" I'm gonna say fear and love.
Volatile emotion. I would say contentment.
Hey, Misha.
I think contentment.
Contentment.
Yeah. Once you're content with something, like you're dead. You're done. There's no moving.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm content with this. That's a really bad emotion to have. Like, you want to strive for better things. You want to always improve. When you become content and you become like unable to change, right? To grow, to challenge yourself. Mm-hmm. It spirals you down into other areas where that leads to anger, resentment, these other things, because you just lost motivation, or you are not willing to put in the work to change. So being content is very dangerous.
I'm gonna tell you this: I had a dangerous day, and it was a real dark day for me. And the only thing that can help me feel better is for Misha Mack and Sherelle to leave me a super chat. That'll be the only thing that'll make me feel better.
Yeah.
If I could just get y'all to do that, it'll put a smile on my face. It'll put a smile on my face. I'll show you. Let me see if this is how I'm gonna look. That's the super chat look. After Misha, we changed our look. That's what y'all gotta do. Viking says you already got the invite, but didn't stick around after you super chat. See, Myron has like no time. He just asked you to DM, so you. Yeah, bro. I mean, see, you looking at it from a different thing, bro. Like, I know both of these cats, bro. I'm not like these cats who just want to come on there because I want to be popular or be seen, bro. You do realize that I gave Myron his first interview and Fresh they first interview too. You know, so it's not about me sleeping on the opportunity, bro. It's about those cats can hit me up just like they hit anybody else up. You know, it's like I said again, bro. It's principle. If I had 500,000 subscribers, bro, Viking, you wouldn't have to hit me up. I would hit you up and be like, nigga, my shit popping, bro. I'm gonna have you on there. You wouldn't have to ask me. So it's the principle for me, bro. And it's not about. I don't really care about what he said on air. I care about what he doing off air. You see the difference?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what he said on the show. I, I don't have the
Yo,
deep to match
it
though.
goes
Like,
to saying, the medium is the message, yo.
yeah.
Forget what people are saying. Watch what they're doing. Oh, he says he wants you on the show. Then why hasn't he sent you the invite on the show?
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, yeah, he said that, but like I say, he got my phone number and my Instagram. It ain't my number ain't blocked. I got a public thing. I got my email. I ain't hard to find. So I don't really care about what he said during the show, bro. I'm talking what's the action behind it?
Exactly. The medium is the message.
Yeah.
Yo, people want you on something.
Yo, can I come out and say something, man?
Say it.
I just want to say it, man. Like, I know I'm a busy dude. I'm always doing stuff, but I eventually get back to my people. You know what I'm saying? So, this like if y'all got numbers and stuff, y'all know each other, right?
Right.
It ain't no like, like he saw me across the hallway, he heard something about me. Like he know you, right?
Right.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, Glenn ain't got never worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I got something. Hey, yo, he know when I'm in the city, I come see him.
Yep.
Ain't that right?
Yep.
So like,
Even
like
if
I
it's
said,
at 2 in the morning.
even if it's at 2 a.m,
He'll drive through.
you know what I'm saying? I'm coming. My word's my bond, right?
Yeah.
That's what make us men, right?
Yep.
If we say we about something, we gonna follow through with it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta catch me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm plan. I have a plan. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So that's all I'm gonna say. I won't say no more.
It's like this. Say if I'm a record producer and Glenn raps and I know it. Does Glenn have to ask me for a record deal, or if I'm a record producer, I'm gonna say, "Hey, you got records? Let me hear some. Let me put." See, you don't have to ask.
Yeah.
I'm a person who has a position, and you are a person who has something else. So it's not, it's not you know. Glenn, what's
Yep.
up? Let me get one of them records. I'm fucking producing hot shit. It ain't. He got a. Hey, bro, I know you got a record label when it's the most popular one, bro. Like that would be a weird conversation, bro.
I mean, it'd be different if it was J. Cole though, because I did watch that Nardwar interview, and it did take him like a year or some change to get with him. But that's J. Cole. So
You gotta figure like look, you gotta figure like when you move a certain way, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm down to hop on anybody's show. You want me on the show? They value my opinion. Cool. I'll get on it. I'll say what I gotta say. You may not like half of it, but okay, if you want me on there, I'll come out there. I'll do my thing. But at the same time, like, there's been people that hit me up like, hey, I want you to help me on this project. And it's just like, well, I'm busy. Like, I kid you not, this last movie flick that I was on, like, I turned it down twice because I was busy. And then, like, when they hit me back up, like, yo, I just need you for 2 days. Are you available? I happen to be available on these 2 days. And then, I was like, all right, fine. I can help out with this project. You know what I'm saying? But, like, when you're busy, like, I don't make phone calls to make people to have them get on their projects. You know what I'm saying? Like, just so I'm with Avi on this. Like, yo, if they want you on there, then they can they could extend that invite. Like, they can reach out to you. People that want me on their projects, they reach out to me. Hey, Glenn, we need you in this film, or we need you on this project. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that like, oh, I'm begging, like, hey, let me get on your show, guys, or let me get on your movie, please. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? I don't know.
It's different when you don't know. Like, them cats
Yeah,
know I do podcasts. They've been on my shit. So,
yeah, yeah. It's different, but when it's like
I didn't know you were an actor, bro. I wish you would have told me. Like, they know.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? So if they really about it, then they would send the invite.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're not. What if they really wanted you on there? They really valued your opinion. Then why would they make you beg them to go on their show? That to me is just that's ass backwards.
What's up?
So I gotta say,
What's up to Ricky? What's up, players?
so I really want to know, hey, people in the chat, yo, like, what is your goal for 2022? Like, that's why we got on this cast. We weren't here to talk about other shows and stuff. This is Offie's show. All right, we're talking about his show, and we're talking about what is your goal for 2022, and we're going to share with you how we've been able to be successful in achieving our goals, and hopefully, the information that we share with you can be applied to your own personal lives to help make your goal a reality. Let's keep the positive vibes. Let's keep it moving. So I want to see some answers to that question. What is your goal for 2022? And let us get some answers in there. Does that work?
Yeah, all good. But see, you don't know how to address that because people be always asking me like I just got the magic answer and shit, and I'm just not doing it. Like, no, bro, it's not my decision. You know what I'm saying? People ask me that constantly, like, every few days. Yeah. What's your favorite quote? I don't have a favorite quote. Shit, the shit that I say and put on t-shirts.
I have a few. Not
What's
gonna
your
lie.
quote?
You can either make moves or make excuses and get comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Ricky,
I got one.
Oh God, here we go.
So I don't know if you saw the one I put up today, Glenn, but it had J. Cole on it. And this is like, when you read it and you like really marinate on it, it really like put things in perspective. I'm not gonna be dropping F-bombs or nothing, but this is pretty much is what it is. You got to stop messing with the people that you love and start messing with the people that love you. You know what I'm saying? Because take it from me, you trying to be in people's lives and stuff like that, and they just do not want you. You is not the person they trying to deal with, and it's damaging. You know what I'm saying? And if you can find, if you can find a way to, put yourself in the driver's seat, you know what I'm saying? When I mean put yourself in the driver's seat, I mean, you know what I'm saying? This your story. You supposed to be the victor. You supposed to have a victory, and you supposed to come out on top. You know what I'm saying? Not to be somebody, as a man, you know what I'm saying? It's not your what's called to be somebody supporting actor or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of dudes get lost in the sauce when they start, chasing after girls and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You got your purpose. Find your purpose. Once you find your purpose, let that be what it is. Nas said something iconic. You never lose women chasing money, but you lose money chasing women. And like I said, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it really puts things in perspective.
Real talk. Hey, Ricky Webster posts up goals for 2022 to improve on becoming the best version of myself and to enjoy the process. That's what's up. But hey, Ricky, I got a question for you though. What areas are you struggling to improve on? If you know that you want to improve, what are the areas you find hindering you from improving? You know what I'm saying? And it takes that self-reflection in any goal. Like, okay, you want to make money. Okay, then what is holding you back from making money? Maybe it's your job. Maybe you got a job that doesn't make enough money. Or maybe it's that you're just not diligent with your money and you're not saving it and you're just splurging. Yo, you know, half the rich people I know don't even look rich. Kid you not, I went to a Christmas Eve party at my homegirl's house, and her husband dressed as like a bum. He wears a hoodie with a hole in his sweatshirt, and you know, some all jeans and some, you know, flip flops. And this guy's a multi-millionaire, big time entrepreneur. Looks like a bum. You know, if you saw him on the street corner, you probably want to give him $1. But the dude has more zeros in his bank account than probably everybody in this chat. But he ain't worried about how he looks. You know what I'm saying? He ain't worried about like what people think of him and how his appearance is. He knows his true wealth. So sometimes it's like, you know, when we need to make these improvements on ourselves, we have to realize that sometimes we are our biggest hurdle from reaching our goal. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, when we have to realize that sometimes, damn, it's not this person holding me back. It's not this job holding me back. It's not my finances holding me back. It's me holding me back.
For the most part, it's the mindset, man.
Yep.
I even people that are successful, but they got weak loser mindsets. That, you know, the way they got successful is subjective, but they don't have that winner mindset the way that you think they would.
Yep.
Teenager versus the man inside is what I intend to conquer. Moving on.
There you go.
Them affluent cats ball out on the vacations when you work hard and play hard. Facts.
Yep.
Yeah, y'all get that Tales from the Underworld of Life, the Times of King Fee. That's my favorite book out of all of them. Ricky says, the area that needs improving, my opinion, is needing to drop or distance myself from some people who aren't motivating, inspiring, or bringing positive vibes to help the process of my evolution.
There you
create
go.
your tribe, bro. You create the people that you want to be around. People just think that you got to hang out with the people from your class and that's it. People from your block. You know, you can create. What's up, beautiful animated? Good to see you, beautiful lady. Iceberg says, what's the biggest example of appearances are deceiving in your life?
Every woman.
Ooh.
I mean, you got
everything is an illusion.
Like, yo, as soon as that makeup comes off, then you really see what's their appearance. Okay. Like, I think the way that we view women is deceiving. You know, we deceive ourselves with women half the time. You know, we have these like, oh yeah, she gonna be this, she gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, like, hey, take the makeup off. But see, guys, we wear makeup too, but we don't wear makeup like that. We put facades on. You know?
Personas,
yeah. Like, oh yeah, we about this. This is us right here. Nope. I'll tell you right now, I am a tough dude, but guess what? I will cry in My Girl every time the dude wanted to be an astronaut. Damn it. You know, I have no problem telling you that. Like, there's some movies that get me, but don't let my tough exterior fool you. Like, you know, I have depth. But people sometimes they put these masks on and they act like that's who they are when that's not who they are until they're challenged. So, you know, the biggest, you know, deception is who people portray themselves as, and, you know, not realizing that, you know, you can't fake it till you make it all the time. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you have to fail in trying to make it and letting that like really, you know, do its thing to shape you to be something you want to be. Yep. The common denominator is yourself. Yep.
Black Goliath. Salute Afi and the Breton on the patio. Thank you for that super chat, brother. Ricky, one love and props due to Afi. The panel went to the chat. Thank you for your donation, brother. I appreciate that. Y'all know I don't take women on dates, so it ain't gonna go to that. You ain't gotta worry about that. In case y'all wondering who, I'm not taking on nobody on dates with that. That's for me to reinvest, baby, and get that king dominance mindset of a king, and get that keys to future self. You haters don't have this many selections. I got more books than Donald Goins. See that?
It's almost like you got more game than Milton Bradley.
Yep. all that, and different lanes for you cats too. Not only about the chicks. You gotta hear when they energy when we talk about the chicks. That's what they like.
We do that. Like, okay, like guys that are struggling in 2022 with dating life, yo, man, we got that. We can talk about this.
Iceberg. Afi, would you recommend guys try to get into the underworld, or do you think they should leave it as uncharted territory? The underworld finds you, bro. You know what I'm saying? It can find you at different points in your life. It can find you at 15, like it did me. It can find you at 37. Say you got a bad divorce and it led you there. So you know it's gonna come to you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like a door. You got to want to go in. Just because it come to you, you got to be interested enough to pull it and turn the key and see you know. It could be a lot for people. The sexual underworld, it could be too much for cats. So you know you gotta let it come to you. You know. Or go out there and seek it if it bothers you that bad. But you might see some shit that may taint you and some shit that you don't like. I tell you that.
Yeah, you might see some things you can never turn back from.
Yep. Taint you for life. So just know that. Because it's tainted me. For sure. I wrote a book about it. Shit. I got a book called that. I was looking for it in my bed. Yeah, man. Let's get some more questions in for me or my brothers on the panel. Because I want to make sure that you guys got some value. Yeah, Underworld is invite only. I got mine at 23. Yeah, it's invite, and then you know, like I say, you gotta just because you see some shit, it can just jade you. Like it sounds cool, but you know what I'm saying. If you go to 2 or 3 orgies, the way you look at your girl may be a little different. You know, maybe it doesn't change, but you gotta be open that it may change your whole perspective on everything. I saw some things very young and never looked back. Yeah, man, me too. I realized, man, doing YouTube and doing coaching that it's hard to sometimes unpack your reality to the people because they don't have the experience to resonate with it. So you can tell them,
Yep.
unpack, break it down,
I,
but
f- I feel that.
they
I
they
feel
just
that.
ain't there. They just ain't there.
So I don't want to rock nobody yet, but I had some here and I just got to share it, man.
Go ahead. What's up?
So my thing is a lot of times, right? We look at the opposite sex, right, and we look at them as we look at them as I don't know. I don't want to say objective, but I'll say it like this: all the stuff that make them valuable, money can't buy it.
Mm-hmm.
And once you realize that, everything changes.
Right.
So, for example, this flesh and bone, man, this is the biggest illusion that people have, right? You think something is so good looking to you, everything like that, and it could it could be so fucked up, man. And I'm talking about the mindset, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like we get attached to things that's sometimes we don't need to be getting attached to. You know what I'm saying? We be getting, you know what I'm saying? We feel like we got to have something and it really ain't for us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then once you realize that, this flesh and bone is nothing but a vehicle, it changes the whole game. So all that, oh, I got this, I got that. I mean, it even goes biblical. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that's really trippy. It's like, yo, I ain't even know this was all in here. Like, so it really puts things in perspective. So, but when you on your grind, you on your purpose, man, can't nobody tell you nothing, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say the main problem is with the ego. He said he needed this. That's what's up, brother. It's the ego, man. The ego will tell you things are looking good for you when they looking black and dark. Your ego will tell you something else. It'll walk you away from reality. Is what the ego would do. So you gotta make sure that ego is in check. You know what I'm saying? Be accountable and just understand, like, okay, this is what it is. A lot of you guys are in pretend situations and stuff. The situations are laid out right in your face, but your ego is chasing a result that you desire more, and you letting that take over. When the lights turn off and the curtains close, the real things come to light. You see how I remixed your comment with my statement? Because I'm saucy. I made it sound like one thing, and it was two different things.
Sometimes your ego gets in the way from you getting to your goal in the first place.
Say that again. I didn't hear you.
What's up?
I didn't hear you. Say that again.
I said sometimes your ego gets in the way from you reaching your goals in the first place.
Facts. That's
like sometimes your ego could set you up for failure. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
Then that comes down to accountability. You know, we talked about having an accountability partner and like having, you know, people in your corner that you could be accountable to, and that could hold you accountable. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was a personal trainer, like I didn't take people on that did not pay for service. And the reason was it wasn't because I wanted their money, is because I realized when I first started off is that anybody that I gave free sessions to failed to show up. So I wanted them to be, once they were in, they had to pay me for it. Once they had to pay, they showed up. They showed up a lot. They showed up almost every session when it cost them something.
Right.
Right. But it's like, you know, ego, you have to check your ego. You have to hold your ego accountable sometimes for your own failures, because ego will hold you back from hearing wise advice. Ego will hold you back from you having to make self-corrections. You know what I'm saying? Like your ego could set you up for failure, and you being blinded by your ego because you don't want to seem like a failure. But ego will hold you back from success more than the obstacles in front of you.
The ego will make you ignore things that you shouldn't ignore.
Yep.
It'll be things that's like, it'd be them elephants in the room, man. And the ego be like, nope.
Is there any fictional characters that you could relate to? Fictional? Okay, well then I'm going to put a plug in right now. Okay. You guys follow this guy named Legacy Universe on Instagram. He's making a comic based off of me. So he is a fictional character based off of my life. So I will take that character. All right. Yeah.
I got one.
Deathstroke. I played Deathstroke too. So I played Deathstroke in a Teen Titans film that's coming out. And like Deathstroke is a G. I don't care what anybody says. That man been through hell. I love that dude. That would be a really dope fictional character. Even though he's a villain, that man's a G.
For me, I don't know, man. I can't really say. I'm just inspired by a lot of people. I'm inspired by a conglomerate of people. I can't just narrow down to one. People inspire me differently in my life. You know what I mean? Like I'm inspired by the Mac. That's, as you see, that's the cover of my book. You know, I'm inspired by that. I'm inspired by Machiavelli. That's why that book is that vibe. You know what I'm saying? I'm inspired by Ric Flair. I'm inspired by travel. You know what I mean? I'm just inspired by the things that I see and the people that I talk to, because I know at the end of the day that we all get the same 24 hours, and if I can't produce that success that I'm seeing, I can have my own version of it. So that's my fictional character. Everybody. Okay.
What about you, James?
Fictional character. I don't know, man. Actually, no. I don't know. I've always driven by Batman for some reason. I don't know why. You know,
now, are we talking
something about
like Christian Bale Batman, Or are we talking
I,
about Michael Keaton Batman?
no, Christian Bale.
Okay.
Christian Bale. But I'm talking about the mysterious character, right? The enigma, right? So like, we talking about goals, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm regular, what I'm saying? I'm regular me, 9 to 5. But, 501, I turn it up a notch.
Mm.
And I'm that person that I want to be after hours, right? And this is the stuff that you don't see. You know what I'm saying? So to be the person that you gotta be, or the person that you want to be, it's gonna sound really corny, but you gotta do your homework. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do the stuff when nobody's looking. You know what I'm saying? So when you come out, they see you, we're gonna go back to Ric Flair style and profiling. It wasn't an overnight process.
Yeah.
I've been doing it. I do it every day. You know what I'm saying? So when people envy you, they look at you a certain way. It's like, no, homie, you act like I woke up like this. I've been doing this every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was able to hop on this whatchamacallit with you. You know I'm pretty busy. I've been in college for like 3 years. You know what I'm saying? This is the first week in 3 years, my guy, that I've had time to myself. I don't even know what to do with myself right now. I almost feel guilty. So
Beauty Anime says, since Teen Titan was brought up, I'd say I'm Starfire. I'm a loving sweetie to people until pissed off, and then you get the beast. I can see that in you, beautifully animated. I can see you biting people's heads off. Absolutely. Kavana Slim Afi. You like you want the Kavana Slim one, the Brazil one. You want that one. That's the one Iceberg want to see. We got passports around this bitch, and we ain't tricking. We big pimping.
How to switch up the avatar for everybody.
Oh, there you go. You heard what she said. She said she like Starfire.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up. All right. So, here's a question for you guys. All right. So, Afi, what is like the top 3 things that you want to see achieved in 2022 in your life? And same things for you, James.
I say the blue check thing. I want to have published 22 books by August, because that'll make 2 years since I published my first one. Paying homage to Jay-Z 22 too, so I want to have 22 in 2 years. It's not that far away as it seems, because I got books in the queue that's already done, just waiting to be published. So it's not. It's a feat. I want to get that blue check, and I want to be financially stable to the point where I could just travel, try to produce, direct, make content, make movies, whatever, and not have to worry about a 9 to 5. That's mine.
What about you, James? What's your 22 goals? Your 3 goals you want to do in 2022?
Well, hopefully everything go right. I'll have my degree here soon. I want to do some traveling, and I really just want to have a good circle of people, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be able to, have a solid circle, and I want to do like collabs. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to, give people my opinion on things. If I can, I'm just open for whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? The money's good right now. You know what I'm saying? Stuff's good right now. You know what I'm saying? I can't complain too much. You know what I'm saying? I know what it means to struggle, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? So being able to be around good people, maybe expand my network a little bit. I was thinking about pledging to this one fraternity. So I'm thinking about, doing those things.
You said time to start a channel, bro. There you go.
I already got a channel. I keep it low profile, you know what I'm saying? So I actually supported my boy, man. My boy got him a nice little YouTube channel. So, he got like 1,000 subscribers, 12-year-old doing his thing. So, I mean, I'm happy for him. But I just want to enjoy life, you know what I'm saying? I, turn and burn. I'm just open for new projects because at the end of this year or at the beginning of this year, I'll have a lot of time in my queue. So it's time to start a new project.
Okay. What you got, Glenn? What's your 3 things?
My 3 things, to be honest with you, hold on. I'm trying to find something here. Oh yeah, hold on. This is exactly what I want. Download this real quick. Yeah, buddy. My 3 things, to be honest with you, is to really expand my my network with people. I'm a big person that wants to collaborate. I like being able to collaborate with a lot of people. I have one movie that's going to be coming out 2022. It's already done. It's just waiting to be finished editing, and hopefully the production company gets the money to do so they could put that out there. We have my movie that's coming out. We're starting to film next month. I just really want to make a lane for people, like to really just bring new content to the table. I really think that like being able to just have a platform where we could discuss things and that we could truly like really just elaborate on making people better, whether it's men, whether it's just our connections of our society together. That's why I love making movies. Making movies allows me to tell a story, to tell somebody's story, or to tell a story that somebody could relate to let them know they're not on their own. So really, I just want to help collaborate with good people, get 2 films out this year, and really just kind of like set up my production company to where we're rolling out 2 movies a year. I would love to be able to be in a position to where we're just rolling out 2. Like, I don't want to do tons of movies. I want 2 quality movies a year that come out. I think that'll be for me. And then, want to get my body fat back down to my competition weight. That'll be it. But, I know realistically walking around at 4% body fat is not realistic. It's a lot of work. It's not an everyday thing. But, get there down there somewhere close.
Hey, we approaching the 1.5 hour mark. I gotta bust some moves. So let's say our last words and check out. And if you guys in the chat, if things resonate with you, make sure you can spit your bars as we talking, and make sure you also drop some love in the comment section after the video was up. So let's start with you, Mr. West. What are your last closing words? Did you
Hey,
enjoy
man,
yourself on the panel, bro?
I'm sorry.
Did you enjoy yourself on the panel?
I did. I appreciate you guys giving me the invite. Like I said, man, I'm at a point in life where I'm just trying my best to just enjoy everything that's coming my way. I fought, clawed my way, and, I'm at a point in life where I can, I'm like, okay, cool. What's next? So thanks for the shout out. Thanks for the invite. And, I'll be open to this again, providing I ain't like making moves somewhere, but I'll be open to do this again.
Where can they find you? How can they contact
you can find me on Instagram, Helios Petros West. You can find me on, I don't have a lot of content yet. You can find me, I have a podcast called The Aspiring Lightworker. So you can find some of my content on there. It's in its beginning stages, but I think it's a lot of good content there. and that's it. So I'm working on trying to expand, but I'm doing it slowly but gradually. I want to make sure I'm putting a good product out.
Cool. Mr. Glenn Lawrence, what you got to say? What's your last words? Where can they find you? What you got going?
Hey, you can find me anywhere where you find Afi at. Me and him hop on, do some things together. You can find me on Instagram under Glenn_Lawrence_presents. In 2022, we got two choices to make. We either make moves or make excuses.
Right.
I like to circle around my that people don't make excuses. So if you're tired of making excuses and you're ready to start making some moves, let's connect. Let's vibe. Let's do things. Let's shatter this glass ceiling that society puts above us. You know what I'm saying? So ask yourself, really, do you want to make moves or do you want to make excuses? Do you just want to talk about it or do you want to be about it? You know what I'm saying? If you want to talk about it, then there's a whole lot of different platforms you could do to talk about things. There's a whole lot of different channels you can hop on and talk about things. But I think I speak for myself and Afi and West here. We're about making moves. You know what I'm saying? We're about making moves. So let's make moves.
Appreciate you. Yeah, excellent commentary, brothers. As for me, make sure y'all follow me at International Afi Kingdom on Instagram. Follow my Patreon for exclusive content, Afi Kingdom. Also follow the the International Afi Kingdom podcast on Spotify. My side channels, Expert Level Wrestling, the Expert Level Gaming channel, and Afi and Links Food Adventures. Follow me on Amazon. Make sure you get all the books with my Master of Conversation, the book that looks like this drops. Just note that when I do that, all my books will be on sale. So take advantage of completing the packages and that you don't have. You can complete the whole collection. So we'll have that for you when this drops. It'll be on sale. And if you need some consulting, hit me up at Mr. King Fee 101 at gmail.com, or you can go to my website at dominancemindset.org. Also, check out the new merch. We got All Women Are Single. We got backpacks, sweaters, t-shirts, long sleeves, and then we just got the Afi Kingdom collection. So shout out to everybody. Shout out to Lottery Guru. You got to catch the playback player. You came too late because you was expert level taking women on dates. I told you. I told you if you keep taking these women on dates, you see Glenn. You see why I'm saying it.
Yep.
See, that's why
Yep.
I gotta
see it.
because they keep asking me. They just think I don't feel like going on there or something. Like, no, I love to, but I'm the OG. I'm the 40-year-old. These are the young cats. They gotta invite me. OG. You know, you support us. Come on there. When can you come? Like, what I look like? Keep going over there and asking and asking and asking.
You know what I'm saying? The only I'll just say this about this. You know what I'm saying? Like it really comes down to like me and you, we vibed. We vibed as soon as we saw each other at MLD's thing. You know what I'm saying? I vibe with Paul from Apex. You know what I'm saying? The problem with I see with those cats is like I don't think I could vibe with them because I would have to ask them a lot of questions that they may not be wanting to answer. Because I have to know who I'm connecting with. I just want to get anybody's channel just to connect, just to get my name out there. My name's out there. I do work behind the scenes. I do a lot of things. It's not about the accolades for me. So for me, it's like I would have to make sure I could really vibe with them. And it's nothing against them. It's just like I may not be able to vibe with them the way that I would want to for my parents to be successful. And as you said, like, dude, you're an OG in this game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why should you be begging the younger cats for an appearance? You know what I mean? Like, if they cherish your wisdom, then they should just, want you to be on there because of the quality and the content that you bring. You know what I'm saying? If anything, they should be asking you to get on your channel.
Yeah. Well, they didn't been through here before. That's why they keep asking. They used to hang out here on the weekends. They used to spend their weekends here before I got flagged down. Shout out to TLP. So yeah, man, I appreciate you. Make sure you guys leave some comments. Let us know what your goals are and what resonates. Follow these brothers' social medias and their platforms. Get in contact with them, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace,
Yes,
ladies
sir.
and
Doses.